Football League, 3-week layoff, pretty much had everything, didn't it? Yellow cards, injuries, you name it, goals galore. What did you make of your team's performance today? I thought the Manor played really, really well today.
I think, again, I got full respect for Melksham Town Football Club and players they got at their disposal, but I think we're coming away disappointed with the draw. I mean, I think we were the team looking to really win the game, and they probably were waiting to maybe capitalise on us overcommitting. Obviously, after the first few minutes to find ourselves a goal down, I think probably that come from a bit of sluggishness. As you say, you can't reciprocate matches in training, and we've been overtrained in December because we haven't played a game in December until now, which is weird for the 16th of December to come around and that's your first game in what normally is a busy period. It's going to be a busy period from this moment until the end of the year. But from that moment, I felt like, dust ourselves down, got back in the game, and we're definitely the team looking to go in the ascendancy. Found ourselves in front, and I thought we were going to push on from there. But they were dogged, got back into the game, and you know what I mean. Like I say, come the finish, you just don't want to get the cruelty of maybe having the game nicked from you either. So yeah, I'll take the point and we move on.
Well, there's always a revolving door, isn't there, in football with players coming and going. One player in particular, obviously, Owen Brain took an injury. Just a quick update on how he's getting on.
Yeah, with Owen, I think it was more like an impact. Obviously, there's like quite a bit of swelling there. He come off early, so that probably gives him a chance to recover in time, and we hope he does, because obviously Owen's a big player for our club. Obviously, he got replaced for a lad that probably had to come into the games a lot earlier than we would have liked, because we're trying to ease him back into the football. He's out and come off from a long break from football, but at moments you've seen his quality, and moments you've seen his rustiness coming back into the side. So, like I say, we know our squad's only going to get stronger from this point. Like Theo Llewellyn coming back into contention next Saturday. So, yeah, like we're in a good place. We've got a good group, and we're looking to have a busy Christmas period.
Talk about coming of age performances, Lee, in previous weeks. Daniel Donovan, I mean, what a start he's had at Manor Farm. He hasn't got his goal yet, but I mean, 2 great chances at the end there. He ran his socks off today. He's absolutely brilliant leading the line.
Danny was my man of the match today because the honesty that he gave to the game, the honesty he gave to the club, like in terms of how he's, since the moment he's come and joined us fully, it's there for all to see. You never look at players and say they're an upgrade or they're this or they're that. I'm just glad that we've got Danny at the club and we're working with him fully now, and you've seen from his performance today, we're gonna enjoy having him.
Absolutely, and obviously next week we haven't got home comforts just yet. Another big trip to Larkhall. What can we expect from that game?
Well, we know what Larkhall are all about. We know that there's obviously physicalness. They're like quite a direct side, and probably a polar opposite to ourselves and what we've seen from Melksham today. Melksham played good football today, to be honest. They got like lads on loan and stuff like that, and they're players that have been like trained right and looking to play the right way. And I think we're at a similar side in terms of we look to play football. So next week we got to be at it. We know when you go to places like that, you got to be ready to compete from the first moment, and look to get obviously 3 points, because obviously I like the fact that we've played since the thing we played against Westbury won away from home today. We got the point, so the runs now started. We want to keep it going.
Definitely, and obviously we talked about Manor Farm being a team within transition in terms of players coming and going. We mentioned that earlier on, but 2 players who have left the club recently, of course, Ben Bayman started up front for Melksham today. I'm sure that was a little bit weird for yourself, and I'm sure that's weird for Ben. And of course, Evander Grubb, who's gone on to pursue a full-time opportunity at Malzahn. Just a word on those 2 players.
Yeah, with Ben, I nearly rang him yesterday to tell him what time to be here today. It was that natural. I've had him play for me at Bishop Sutton and at Manor Farm a few times, and I don't think when you're a good bloke and when you've got good character, when someone leaves you never close the door on them. And I think Ben's that type of person, and supporters at Manor Farm love him. I think the role of him, there's probably sometimes he's frustrated me a little bit this season, and maybe I frustrated him. So we hold Ben Bayman in high regard. We always will do, and he's always welcome at Bristol Manor Farm. And like I say, it was slightly strange seeing him run out in a Melksham kit today, but again, as he always would do, he's given 100% for them today, and they're going to probably benefit from having him between now and the end of the season. In terms of Evander, that was like I say, we look at Evander as I look at him as like a son, to be honest. When he joined us after being released from Bristol Rovers, then he got his scholarship at Huddersfield, and from what I heard, he was very unfortunate to get something further at Huddersfield, and he's ended up back with us, and he's got the tie with Taunton Town. And then when the opportunity with Mouse will come, it was like, to be honest with you, at first you're thinking about maybe staying, but then you're sort of forcing him out the door because you want him to take up maybe that could be a great experience. And I think you've got to look at Manor of a quality football club as well, because I've seen like comments on about full-time football, but no, they run their shit properly. Like they've obviously got a few players down there that can train full-time. They make them work for the club, so in that area they're going to bring income by getting those lads out doing soccer schools and stuff like that. And also he's got the opportunity, maybe they've got a sponsor that they've got driving schools as well. So Evander, instead of being sat on his heels between games, he's now working, he's living in a different environment. It's going to make him go from a good young person at the moment. I've seen a great upgrade in Evander in the summer and when he's come back with us, to being a good bloke like down there and turn into a man. And like his family are quality, they'll always support him, we're always there for him from a distance. But I think he's at a good club there, and they got a manager there that obviously is obviously a class act as well, because they when we played them earlier in the season, they I was very impressed with them. So let's see how Evander gets on down there, and we'll wish him very, very well.